people, welcome back to Dutchpot, the show where we're all up in the midst giving you our take on what's popping on the socials.
We're going to be unbiased, unfiltered. Listen, we can agree to disagree.
We're going to be dishing out everything that's trending weekly, stirring it all up and bringing that sauce.
So if you can't take the heat, stay at the blood clot kitchen. But we do want to hear what you've got to say. So if you want to join this conversation, drop a comment below.
Yesterday, David Bunmi was trending on Twitter over allegations of sexual assault. A then 16-year-old came forward and spoke about her experience with the Instagram influencer, saying while taking pictures with him, he put his hand around her shoulder and then put his hand down her bra, grabbing one of her breasts. She added David's snap on that day and continued to speak to him, and she also posted the picture many times. Things turned sour when he deleted her on Snap and she asked why. A year later, the pics came back up on her memories and she decided to confront David on Instagram via DMs, in which she explained the whole ordeal. They went back and forth with her wanting an apology and saying he sexually assaulted her and him denying he touched her without consent. Is she clout chasing? Yeah, is she clout chasing?
What do you think?
Clutches.
How it started was on Twitter. First, she made a tweet saying, "Oh, there's this one guy." It was all anonymous, but she was asking people, "Do you think I should say his name? Should I say his name?" And then she was like, "I'm gonna tell you what he did, but I'm not gonna show you his picture in it because I don't want to bring him out." But then she went and DM'd him, added him back on Snapchat so she can save all the messages and everything, and then exposed him.
Yeah, it's clout.
Aaron said it's clout chasing. Is it? I don't know. All I know is I'm not touching no one's breast. You think it's clout?
Clout, 100%.
Why do you think it's clout?
Anything that is saved to put onto the internet is the reason you did that is clout, innit? There's nothing else. Like if you want to deal with it, innit? If you want to deal with it properly, you go through the proper channels. If you feel that you have been violated, you feel that you've been sexually assaulted, go to the police, innit? Do it via the right channel, innit? Like at the end of the day, if you don't do that and then you go and put on social media, my friend, what are you doing that for? What, for people to come and say, "Oh, it's not your fault. Oh, well done. Oh, you're so strong. Oh, you're proud. Oh, you make the woman." No, you don't. You're an idiot, innit? You're a clout chaser. You don't.
But what if she was waiting for an apology, and if she didn't get an apology, this was the consequences of that? I don't know. I can't say that she asked that to happen.
No, man.
The problem is timing, innit? And at the end of the day, right now, it's the time for everyone to come out and expose people, and it does appear that it's a bandwagon thing. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
right?
but no,
bandwagon thing, because things are happening, and it is true, and it is.
Yeah, but people are only coming out about this right now. That's the problem.
People are only listening now. It's tricky because there are a lot of cases. There are a lot of cases where women are telling the truth, and it is genuinely. You are genuinely. I'm not saying she's lying because it did happen, but they might be exaggerating the truth a little bit.
Alright, look, he touched her breast, yeah, but at the end of the day, we know the story. The girl's been posting pictures, she's been putting love hearts at him, trying to let everyone know that she knows him, she's met him, there's been some interaction, and now all of a sudden, she wants to, like, gain some attention of this.
Yeah, oh, sorry, go on.
And it doesn't make it right though, and I feel like really what it's down to is these guys need to be more aware of themselves and have a little bit more responsibility for themselves so that they don't get into these situations. Don't put your hand down.
But can I say one thing?
You have no right to touch any woman without permission.
Let me tell you now, if someone touches my breast, man's gonna top them. I'm not gonna post it. I get it.
A lot of these cases are happened in the past, so they have happened, and nothing had come of it. No one had felt like, "Oh shit, I've done something wrong," or "Oh shit, something wrong has happened to me." So it's just like, now that you think, oh, now that you've sat down and thought about it and thought, oh, maybe I didn't even say you could do that. You get me? And then you.
But what about if you were shook, or what about if you tried to say something and no one listened,
Okay.
or you were scared to say anything,
Can I
but
say
now
what?
you feel like my voice will be heard now? There are cases like that. I'm not saying
But
that
shall I
this
do
one
it?
is
Yeah,
bad.
Due to the fact that it's all happening now, it's looking like a bandwagon thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, exactly.
how do you determine, is it a bandwagon thing, clout?
It's about
or not?
time. It's about timing. Exactly what you said earlier. If tomorrow something happens and the day after someone comes out and says this is what happened, that's not clout chasing.
But that's not
That's
necessarily
clout
true,
chasing.
because there's
No,
people that get, there's women that have been raped and they haven't necessarily told anyone the next day because it's mad, like, and you don't know what type of mental state this girl's in. I don't, no one will ever know, and this is why it's so difficult to determine who's telling the truth and who's not in these situations, because you don't know. Boy, it can never be me and my breasts.
Look at the facts here. So this happened 2019 at Wireless, yeah? She was 16, he was 18, yeah? The only thing that makes me a little bit like, really, is the fact that, okay, cool, exhibit A, you took a picture with this guy and he had his hand in your bra enough. Like you've taken 2 pictures and a video.
I know that's
you're telling me in that time you didn't go, what are you doing?
I wouldn't even put myself in them kind of situations. If I know that's a fan, I've never met this girl in my life. What the hell am I doing touching her breast? That's not me. What I would have done is I'd have took the picture, boom. If there's something and I'm onto her, I'd have said, yo, listen, can we go in a little private thing? You get me? Man's not publicly squeezing up her breast and allowing her to go and post that. That's done. You gotta think about your reputation.
Like, or like any kind of thing. You then took his snap and reposted the picture bare times.
And had conversations.
And had conversations with him,
yeah.
and it not being brought up. But now you're seeing people coming out. Now in your head you're saying, actually, I didn't allow you to
How can
do
I get
that.
more followers?
Yeah, but I didn't allow you to do it. I see both sides.
I didn't ask for it, but it happened. I never said nothing, but I can run with it.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell me, yeah, that this gal, yeah, can now come out on some clout chasing thing and try to done man's career? Absolute shambles.
So at that age, she might not have understood what happened in that time, and she might have just been shocked by seeing him as an influencer and a celebrity that she just let it happen. But later down the time, she was like, wow, wait,
that's not right.
But at the same time, I do feel like girls need to now speak out then and then, like in your own time, because like, rape is different. If you've been raped and you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it. But for you to actually be posted these pictures, you posted these pictures bare times.
It hasn't traumatized.
Yeah.
Did you feel abused when you posted those pictures? Did you feel abused when you added it on Snap?
Are you trying to tell me that no one's seen that picture, yeah, with the guy's hand down her breast, yeah, and said to her, well, that's a bit funny, and that hasn't alerted you
Exactly.
to the...
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And then you're gonna...
And another thing is, when it comes to sexual assault or anything that no one likes, if someone touches you inappropriately, your first reaction is going to be, what are you doing? Or it's just
No, everyone's reaction.
Everyone's different, but you for
can't
3
say that.
minutes.
Mine would be yes, but
for 3
I know
minutes,
people
like,
that might
what?
freeze and be like, but especially if they're in a situation where that's their
So you throw, this is a traumatic thing for you, yeah.
Yeah, but then you
you've
don't
gone
post it
out
after,
and posted it. That makes no sense to me.
It's not traumatic.
Don't touch any girl without their permission. Don't even touch them. Even if they ask you to touch the breast or the pum pum, you say, can I get a contract? Can I sign on the dotted line? Can I get video evidence? You know, like that. It's not traumatic to you.
It's a bandwagon thing. I'm saying it out loud. I don't care. It's a bandwagon thing, because at the end of the day, she's posted pictures bare times, as I've said, and somebody would have said at some stage, right, like his hands up, like, so that should have alerted you to be like, oh, hold on, that wasn't right. Even if you didn't feel it at that time, you felt it then.
Even the whole, like, especially he had a little confession of how it went.
Yes.
Yeah. He came off stage and then asked her to, oh, he was gonna go on stage and he asked her to tie everything. Did he go, how old are you?
No.
Did he get to know her? Like, no, it was like tie the thing and oh yeah, let's take a picture.
Then they have it up in the press.
Yeah. So the age thing, I can't really say.
think it's
It's not an age. I think it's a breast thing. when they went back and forth on Instagram, he didn't apologize once. He's saying, I don't think I sexually assaulted you, even though the pictures show that his hand was on her breast.
But wasn't he trying to make out also that she asked for the picture? Like,
yeah, so she was saying, you not once did you say, can I touch your breast? So what is that like? How do we know when it's consent and not consent?
Yeah, but
consent. That's a dangerous word these days, you know.
So here's the video.
Anyone without consent, and everyone knows, especially with what David Bunmi stands for, I did not touch anyone without their consent.
So you asked her to put your hand on her naked breast, is that what you said?
No, she said that
She asked him.
I had to come on and flipping explain something so stupid, it's ridiculous.
I didn't expect his voice to be like that. I swear down.
It's genuinely ridiculous that I had to address something so silly.
Genuine.
What I would apologise for is I tried
Where's he from?
when that
That's his
claim was
actual
made,
voice.
I thought it was
Shocked.
banter.
It doesn't sound sincere, innit? Like, Tuesday, you might be talking your truth, living your life, but because you talk like that, no one's gonna believe you, bro. Everyone thinks that you're doing one sketch show.
Someone was just trying to take the piss.
I
So
thought
I
your voice was
bantered it
trying
off.
to take the piss.
And I apologise that I tried to banter the matter, because no matter if it's
Not like that. You know what? Yeah. Talk proper, man. You're Nigerian and you talk like that. That's smart.
a fake allegation, you shouldn't try bantering. But please, never ever accuse me of touching a female without consent.
Do better.
I was 18.
Wait,
I was 18, she was 16 when we took that picture. For me to even put my arm around her, I said, do I have your consent?
Woo! Was the consent there? It's a fine line.
To touch you in any way when we took that picture that you asked for, can I let all consent was asked for?
So you asked her. This is what I said to him. Did you ask her?
I can't even lie, yeah. This made me feel a little bit like on both sides because she's 16 in it, so she might not have developed in her brain to actually know that it's assault. But if she's saying it's assault, bro, it's mad. For me, it was his voice. Like everyone thought that was like that was his thing in it. So when he's saying that, people are not taking it serious. Like on Twitter, everyone's coming for him.
I thought that was a joke.
Everyone thinks he's joking about him, but he's being serious. Like, so it's mad. Like she reposted it bare times. Like if you sexually assault me, I'm not gonna be posting a picture that I was sexually assaulted.
And I hate the person with a love heart.
With a love heart, I'm not.
You're done. It's clout. Bandwagon chasing.
Chasing.
I'm sorry.
Final thoughts on this one.
Clout chaser.
Clout chaser.
Clout. Jeez.
And shall I tell you what you're doing as well? You're making it.
But it's
You're making it harder for
you're
other
making
people.
it, you are now part of the reason why women are not taken seriously. And that's why I'm so hesitant to say. I don't want to have to even say that you're doing that, but
It's
Opportunist.
it's not good.
Yeah, cool.